Blessings and welcome forward again, yeah? To the Tree of Life right here, you know, I was in the center of Kingston, Jamaica, you know, it's at Edna Manley College Tree of Life, yeah? And I'm also from the mountain, you know, Sugarloaf Garden Town. I'm Jerome Sage Butler. You can follow me on all the social media networks, right? Jerome Sage Butler. Or you can type in NITESAGE on YouTube for some, you know, radio blogs as well with myself, you know, or OWA Views, VEIWS, right? And you can check out our views, you know, just to get some of my other views and other viewpoints with other people as well, you know, other content. Today we're going to talk forward about Rastafari, because a lot of people, I guess, might want to know why it is that in Jamaica or in the world currently there's this great spirituality, or once some thought of as a philosophy, now becoming a spirituality, now becoming like unto religious perception, taking over everywhere. As Doban said, I say, why everybody in a red, green and gold, Rasta in a control. Rastafari Makanin, right? Later on crowned Emperor Haile Selassie, 2nd of November 1930, along with Wazira Menin in Ethiopia. Understand me? Coptic and traditional ceremony. For a lot of Rasta man, this is the beginning or the culmination and the beginning of the old age and the beginning of the new age. So, in the Rastaman spiritual perception, the African empires, the African cultures have been disrupted, interrupted, abandoned, destroyed by European empires. The emperor is significant in that with the coronation of the emperor, here in the modern age for the first time after the end of slavery, segregation in America and the modern racist system, here comes Haile Selassie in the age of awakening in the 1930s, a black king crowned at the head of an ancient empire with all of the symbols, the iconography of antiquity, the Lion of Judah, the iconic symbol, you understand, with the cross, you understand me, of Kyrgyz on top, you understand me I say? The maskal in Ethiopian terminology. Here began the age of Rastafari, a anointed perception in the new age, where the man scattered to four corners of the world, the fallen empire, the fallen man, the black man, is arisen through the ancient vine, the ancient root, the tribe of Judah, Ethiopia, the home of Mariam, Makeda, the home of the ancient Kushite empire. Some say we are coming from the Shemitic people, the Habashans, right? Which are ancient Jewish people from a Middle Eastern part of the earth, you understand me? Between Africa, what is now called Europe, and Asia. We all know that's ancient Africa, right? We all know that is still Africa. But in the modern world, these are divided lands, right? Into south-south, north-north, and north-south exploitation, all right? So, at this important juncture, Haile Selassie came up on the scene, a reclamation for the spiritual and divine nature of the black man, because everyone has had risen for hundreds of years through economic growth and prosperity. They were able, even through subjugation, they were able to keep their humanity. We black men had lost our humanity. The emperor was a spiritual, religious, and a theocratic sign of the return of the man God, the status of the Ethiopian view on earth, of us leading our own nation, of us being a nation under God, answerable to God. The emperor is the church. The emperor is the church crucified, the church personified. He is the lion and the lamb. The lion who break every chain, the conquering lion. So within Jamaica, within Ethiopia, there were priests within the theosophical order within Ethiopia that saw the emperor and knew the emperors that exuded such great spiritual wisdom and insight and wisdom that he exuded from an early age, that they thought not befitting of such a young child. So many people thought he was a little nosy park, a eavesdropper, who probably was stealing into the secret holies of holies and stealing the information. But it turned out the emperor, in his own words, said these were inspiration coming to him from a dove, symbolic of the dove from heaven coming and sitting upon Yahshua's shoulder, be giving him the blessings and the revelation of the Most High God. The emperors had a similar revelation. So not just Jamaicans call the emperor Christ. Many people call the emperor Christ. What is happening is that there's a postmodernist movement in Jamaica because many people are bought and paid for, my people. And because they're bought and paid for, some people are trying to refute that Haile Selassie is Christ. And I am not in any of that party. So all of the Rastaman and me are going to talk anything else, it's okay, it's your opinion. I will never join that. There's no other reason for me to look to a veneration within the emperor if he's not the Christ incarnate. All the symbols of the sacred anointed spirit is upon the emperor. And that is why the heads of government, the second prophecy in Daniel, has been fulfilled in Haile Selassie for the reclamation of us. The ancient of days, the ancient of ways is within the emperor for the reclamation of the true Jews, the true root of Jesse. Right here, Sage at the Tree of Life, saying that Rastafari spark within the black man the return to his true nature. All arts, all culture, all social aesthetics, all forms of self-governance and governance, collective humanitarian came from us. We are the progenitor of the human race. And the emperor, through his veneration, through his religious and spiritual as well as governmental place in the earth, has restored the black man to his true nature. So when we, Rastafari, Jamaican young youth, in all our perception, in all across Africa, begin to come forward into the spirituality of Rastafari, learning that the Christ is a basis within that spirituality, learning that Ethiopia is the oldest Christian nation outside of the Western context of Christendom, through orthodoxy, beyond just the Coptic, beyond just the manipulated to heed one order. The emperor with his Ethiopian Orthodox Church has reclaimed the spirit of Christ within the theocracy, within the government of man, to lead the heart of man to a nation and a nation state under God. Supreme sovereign government. Marcus Garvey within Jamaica, Leonard P. Howell made the steps to point us towards the emperor, because many of them were getting the sparks of divine awakening within their consciousness. So Rastafari is not just about moral decorums and moral demeanors, which is all important. It's in every religion. It is clinically and psychologically about the reclamation of the earth's people, because the earth's course have been out of order, out of balance. Everything is unstable. Instability in perception in both economic, social, spiritual, humanitarian, human to human perception is out of sync. These things need to be reclaimed. One love, Rasta say, one heart, one aim, one destiny. Merging the emperor starts with Marcus Garvey's thoughts. We are putting together the African family for redevelopment and reawakening in this new age, this postmodern age, where the material consciousness will equate with the spiritual. The Majesty told us that. So no longer must we sit oppressed by the regimes that previously held us, because within our mind is the sovereign logos to permeate our universe with true knowledge and self, to go beyond racism, sexism, and all manner of division. And it is your own personal life. You don't have to go up a giant organization and tell yourself and tell the world through special interest I'm a part of and I'm not a part of. It is you. This revolution is you. Espouse the principles, become them. The kind of harmonious principle Rasta tell us, beyond color, class or creed, beyond nation, state and self-destiny, to a collective harmony that Rasta depend, preserving the flora upon the planet, the fauna upon the planet, to preserve us, our home. We can't go to where we build our space. Which space we're talking about? Build inner space, expand infinitely into inner space. Here the emperor and the empress have a sovereign and a sacred respect for your man self, your man God self, and for the woman self and the woman God self. You understand me? Respect the woman that is God within herself. Respect the man that is God within himself. The God-like principle. Christ said, me and my Father are one. You understand me? Resonate the highest frequency of love and humility, nature and respect for yourself. In the love of Rastafari, you'll understand Yeshua, and you'll understand all spiritual beings that are anointed, that are blessed. So Rastafari is about one love and harmony. It's not about giving away your wealth, or only giving alms to the poor, or only caring for the needy, and only clothing the shelter, the naked, and only sheltering the shelterless. It is more than that. It goes to the wealthy, the esteemed. It goes to those in their secret orders and their hidden societies. It goes to your soul, because you are a living entity. You understand me? This is not just a governmental order, a social order. You understand me? A religious order. It is a self. These are the things that have been lost. And every Rastafari, patriarch, teacher, or even simple soul like myself is trying to remind not just myself but others of this, the respect and reverence for nature, which is our home. You saw it go? And I like some philosophy we are talking to people, because you see some people, when we are talking, some people tell about whole heap of postmodernist philosophies and not talk nothing about the earth and our planet home. And I want to tell us something else. You have some people say them are green organization and them healthy, yet still they're doing some violent things to other people. You need to check your meditation, you know, because you can't come talk about say you care about planet earth and you pour chemicals upon others and I do some really sick and sadistic things and I talk about say you're doing it for the love of nature. You need to get your head right too. Remember, I am not a part of no secret organization. I'm not espousing no deep, ancient religious principle for no wealth or for the postulation of no secret order or no reclamation of no ancient ways. I'm just saying wake up and smell your own and know that you are here. And know that you are present. Know that you're alive. And even if you're in those secret organizations or these clandestine special interest group, the Most High, Yahweh, Yeshua, Divine Christ, the Emperor, the Empress, the sacred ancestral spirit, the spirit of truth and love can reach you anywhere you are, everywhere you are. So remember yourself, love yourself. So it's not about your organized groupings, it's just about love. Not by definition, but just by being. Agape. So Rastafari reminds you, one love, one aim, one heart, one destiny. That's the destiny of the living cosmos. I am Jerome Sage Butler, right here at the Tree of Life, giving thanks to all the multiplicity of life, how wonderful it is for all consciousness to come to one under the Tree of Life. Give thanks for our ancient progenitors and our genuine caregivers and for those who share with us. Remember, you're a blessing to yourself and a blessing to everyone else.